Hello everybody, welcome back. Happy Friday. So as you guys know by the title, I am vlogging Treacle's spaying process today. So the reason why I'm vlogging this is because I thought it might be useful to anybody who is getting a dog and want to know what the process is and what it looks like, and kind of just like see, like kind of have an idea of what to expect. Paddington was neutered last summer, I think. And as part of the agreement with the breeder, or the contract that I have when I got both Paddington and Treacle, I'm required to neuter or spay them. Neuter is the male version, spay is the female version, before they hit a year old. I think this is primarily to prevent people from getting dogs and then becoming backyard breeders and breeding them for profit. They're just meant to be companion animals and not used for breeding. So it was time for Treacle. So I figured I'd film it and show you guys the process. I'm not gonna show the operation, it's already being done. I don't even know if I'd be allowed to do that. So yeah, basically the process is, it depends, it's different for each sex. So for male dogs, I got Paddington neutered when he was around 7 or 8 months old, and when he started becoming more aggressive and started marking everything, and marking is where like they lift their leg up and like it looks like they're piddling but nothing comes out. It's like they're marking their territory, and he would literally do that for like every tree that we passed when we were on walkies. And he would bark like furiously at dogs across the street, and normally he doesn't do that at all. So that's when his like testosterone was like pumping. Like it was time to do the little snip. But for Treacle, for girls, this was like a new experience for me too. There weren't really any signs. The advice is to get them spayed before their first heat. Doing that puts them at a much lower risk of developing, I think it's ovarian or uterine cancer or breast cancer, some kind of female like cancer. I forget what it is. I'll put it on the screen here. I'll Google it. Editing Kayla will Google it and answer the question. I'm sorry for giving you more work, future Kayla. So yeah, so we decided maybe around 7 months would be a good time for her. So the vet sent me a reminder being like, this might be a good time. So I brought her in, and before you actually bring your dog into their spaying or neutering appointment, they do a blood test just to check to make sure that all their organs are functioning properly. And you do that close to the time that the procedure is going to happen, because like if you do it a month out, their body might have changed and then you have to do it again. So I did that on Saturday, and today is Thursday. So I did it last Saturday, so it's been a little under a week. And then this morning at 8 a.m. they usually have you bring in your pet early in the morning, and then they have surgery, then they kind of recoup, and then you pick them up in the afternoon. So I dropped her off at around 8:30 this morning, and then I picked her up at 4:40. The procedure was done beforehand, and they told me to call at 2 o'clock just to check in. So I called, she was fine, thank God. I was a little less anxious this time, but with Paddington I was like sitting by the phone waiting, because I was like my first baby, and oh, it was so stressful. But no, so her surgery went well. And I vlogged a little bit of picking her up, because I'm actually filming this after I got home. So I will insert that footage here. Hi, Treacle. Look at Mama, how you doing? Okay guys, so I am walking home from picking Treacle up at the vet. She is in her little bag. Say hello to YouTube, yes. She's very, very quiet. I held her like an actual child, and she's very like subdued because she still has a little bit of, I think, anesthesia or something. It's still wearing off, so that's why she's a little bit quiet. Yeah, so now just taking her home. The surgery went really, really well. I am so glad. So here she is, a little Treacle in her cone, and I'm going to show you guys her little incision every day so you can see how it heals if you just got a dog. You want to know what it looks like. So that is the little red line. That is the incision there, and you don't see any stitches because they did stitches. I realized I was covering the mic. Sorry. Those are her thighs. It doesn't. Her little, I call it her cuckoo. Her cuckoo doesn't look like a human cuckoo, but it does right now, but that's her stomach. Anyway, so they stitched on the inside. There's no stitches on the outside, so we don't need to go in and have them taken out. So yeah, what we have to do is just look for any extra redness or swelling. We want it to look better every day according to the vet. And this little nugget is still pretty subdued. Look at you. Look at the baby. Hello, Treacle. How you doing, huh? Oh, you little trooper. Look at how she's sitting. Oh my god, it's so cute. Alright, so now I'm going to get her settled, put her on a little blanket, and get her settled in, and then I'm going to make something called puppy stew, and that's actually what her breeder, I figure I turned me around, that's actually what her breeder recommends us to, like everyone who's gotten palms from her, that's what she recommends us to make for them after they've undergone surgery, and I made it for Paddington, and he loves it. Whoops. I touched her cone and it scared her. So yeah, I'm gonna make that and I'll show you guys the recipe, and the recipe will also be down below if you guys want to make it for your pups. So yes, I'm so hot. It's like, look at me, I'm so shiny and sweaty. Ew. All right, let's get Treacle settled. My baby. Okay, so I'm sure, as you guys can imagine, the plastic collar is super uncomfortable. Treacle does not like it. So I have this. I have another one in the mail because I lost one I have. I don't know how. But I have one. It's basically a soft version of the cone, but the one I have in the mail is an inflatable little donut. Paddington loves it. If you go check his Instagram, you'll see him wearing it when he got neutered. He used it as a pillow. He seemed to really actually like it. He hated the cone. She hates the cone. So I'm gonna put this in the meantime, and then Amazon is supposed to deliver the inflatable cone tomorrow, so then I'll show you as we swap that out. But fingers crossed it doesn't spaz when I'm trying to put the other one back on. But yeah, I just feel like the cone kind of blurs their peripheral vision, which, I mean, like, it can't be fun, especially when you have no idea what happened to you. So I am going to undo her. I know we don't like it. I know. I'm gonna undo her vet one. Oh, I know. Oh, shh. We don't want to stretch. We don't want to stretch your little incision, baby. I know, it's a weird feeling. Is it a weird feeling? I know, I'm just gonna take it off. And what you can do when you're dropping your dog off at the vet is give them the collar that you bought if you already have one. I really, really recommend the donut. It's so good. And then they can put it on you. I forgot to give them this because I was gonna look for the donut. And I know, sweetheart. Okay. You wanna just go in mommy's nap? Okay, puppy. Okay, my sad little chestnut. Oh my goodness. Okay. And so then my camera died. So wonderful timing. She is in her little blue cone. It was a bit of a struggle to put on. She likes things on her own terms and does not like being fiddled with. So Paddington was a little bit more chill when I was putting the collar on him. But she's in the collar. She is under here. The little sad puppy. Please don't judge my dirty floors. Hello? Are you unhappy? Are you unhappy? I'm so sorry. Okay, so now you can see the mess behind me. Look at my messy office. Anyways, so now I am making something for her. It's called puppy stew. And I'm gonna go back to my office chair. What puppy stew is, it's a recipe, whoa, sorry. It's a recipe from my breeder, the dog's breeder. I keep on saying my breeder. My breeder, or technically, they're my parents. Anyways, weird. Anyways, this is vlogging with Kayla. I get weird. So when I got both dogs, I got given a little like folder, and it had a bunch of like care information in it, and there was a recipe for puppy stew. And so the breeder recommends giving it to your dogs if they're a bit fussy with their kibble, or if they've just had surgery or something like that. So she recommended that I make it for the dogs after they get neutered or spayed, just because I don't know if it's easier on their tummy, but I'll double check, but either way it's recommended from the breeder. So I made it for Paddington, and I am making it for Treacle now. So I'm going to make it and show you guys the recipe. The recipe is going to be linked in the description box, so you'll be able to make it for your puppy too. And obviously everything that I'm telling you in this video, it is all told to me by my vet and by the dog's breeder, by the dog's breeder. I'm like, which part do I pluralize? I don't know. So if your vet tells you something different, and if your dog's breeder or anybody or person you adopted the dog from, if they give you other advice, definitely follow that. do what's right for your dog and what you're told. I'm just doing what I'm told, and I thought I'd just show you the process. So things might shift depending on what you're recommended and what your dog needs and things like that. So don't take everything I say like you don't have to follow it to a T. This is just what I'm doing. And I'll show you like the medicine that they gave me to give Treacle and the whole process. And I'm gonna give you guys a little snippet every day for the next 2 weeks. That's how long they said it'll take for her little stomach to heal, her little incision to heal, so you guys can kind of see the healing process. Paddington isn't here because I know, I am like over 100% sure that he would have his little face in there licking the incision, being like, oh, what is this? Oh, it tastes like iron, it tastes bloody, or something. He would so be in there. Like, they lick the inside of each other's mouths. Treacle had her little snout in his mouth the other day and was like licking all of his teeth. His teeth look cleaner after that, I'm not even kidding. So they're very close. So I knew that Paddington would either get excited and like plow her over, because he always says that, or lick her incision, and yeah, that can't be happening. So he is staying with my parents for the next 2 weeks, and oh my god, I miss him already. He is such a little love nugget. I miss him, oh my god. So it's just gonna be Treacle for the next 2 weeks, and it sucks, but now I love her, and she's actually really enjoying living just like the only child life. She's like eating her cookies out in the open instead of trying to hide them from Paddington, who steals them all the time. So she's like, oh my god, I have like freedom, no one's taking my things. So I don't know how she's gonna adjust when he comes back, but anyways, I will show you how the recipe, your little puppy stew, is going. So welcome to my messy kitchen. Oh my god, it was like I should have tidied this up. I tidied it slightly before I showed you guys, but anyways. So first things first, I am boiling some sweet potato and carrot. If you can hear that noise, that is my dishwasher doing its thing. So yeah, that's just boiling, and then I'm gonna mash it, and then over here we're cooking some brown rice. So these are just like the separate components for the puppy stew, and then everything's gonna come together, so I'll show you how to do that. And again, the recipe is in the description box if you want to like follow along or just make it for your puppy. So the recipe does make a lot, so I'm gonna be like dividing it up into like little Ziploc bags and then freezing it, because like if you have a big dog, you can probably just refrigerate it, but like Treacle's like 2 pounds, so it'll take her a while to go through it. So I'm gonna freeze some and then give it to her like if she's not feeling well, or if I just want to give them something special. You can also actually mix it in with their kibble if your dog's being picky and like they don't want kibble today or that day. You can just mix it in, and yeah, it's a cute little treat. So I'll see you. Oh my god, that's so bright. Oh, I hate west facing units. Okay, like my unit, it's a corner unit, and one way face west, and oh, it's so glary. I hate it. I will never buy a west facing unit. Anyways, yeah, so I'll see you guys when the next step of the recipe happens. Okay, so excuse the glare. So the sweet potato and carrots have been cooked until they're super soft, and then I just mash them together. Pretty rough, doesn't need to be perfect. And then the rice is finished cooking. And so now I have a pot and I've set it to medium heat. And then I'm gonna pour in about a tablespoon of olive oil. Look at the difference in quality compared to normal recipe videos and this awkward handheld one. All right, this is the typed recipe. And then I'm gonna get some celery, and I am going to pour that into the pot, and we're gonna brown it, and then we're going to add our meat. So this is 2 pounds of a ground beef. So yeah, I'll see you guys when that's done. All right, so I added the beef and now it's browned. So now we're gonna add 2 cups of the rice that we made. I'm gonna mix that in. And now we're gonna add all of this to there. Okay, and there we go. So it's obviously not as liquidy as like a human stew is, or it's barely liquidy at all. But that is how it's supposed to look like. There we go. And so, it's steaming up the lens. So I am going to set some aside and allow it to cool for Treacle now. Literally, I think honestly this picture probably weighs more than she does. I'm not even kidding. She is 1.4 kilos, I believe. So almost 3 pounds, but still under. She's gained 400 grams since coming home, so she is still tiny. Okay, so yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna have the recipe linked in the description box down below, or typed in the description box down below. So if you'd like to make this for your puppies, definitely just check down there. Ooh, there's an unmixed part. And yeah, so I'm definitely gonna be freezing some of this, so it's great to freeze, and then like if your dog gets sick, you have this on hand to feed for your, to feed to your dog, or if you're getting a new puppy, you can make this in advance and then freeze it, and then like just defrost, or like put like, what does she say, like 3 large spoonfuls of this in individual Ziploc bags, and then you can freeze 1 bag at a time overnight, so that in the morning it'll be nice and thawed in the fridge, and then you can just give it to your little puppy either with some kibble or on its own. Definitely check with your vet obviously before you do that, because like if you're giving this to your dog in place of food on a regular basis, you do want to make sure that it has all the ingredients that your dog needs. But yeah, so I am going to let this cool, give Treacle some time, and I'll film it if she's hungry tonight. The vet did tell me that if she's not hungry tonight, it's not the end of the world, it's not dangerous. So we'll either see you tonight or we will see you tomorrow. All right, somebody has emerged and I'm feeding her dinner, but we have to use a spoon because the cone is too big. Is that good? Okay, let's get you some more. Oh, she's very excited with the food. That's a good sign. So, sorry, my foot is there. That's really awkward. So the vet said that she needs to have half of her, like, her normal amount for dinner tonight, just to be easy on her stomach. But if she's not hungry, that's okay. So, again, obviously, it just depends on what your vet says, but I guess it's good to know that my vet said that if they don't eat the first day, it's okay. You are just inhaling that, aren't you? So Paddington was, like, mega hungry. As soon as he came home, Treacle needed some time to adjust, but now she's definitely hungry, so that is a very good sign. There we go, we've had our dinner time. Was that, oh god, okay, so the fun thing about a cone is that the food falls into the cone. Treacle! Oh, she is getting used to this. You have a bit of rice down there. Can we see the rice? There's the rice, the blurry rice. Okay, she does not like the cone being touched. Don't touch my cone, mommy. I do their voices all the time. I am that weird. All right, do you want some more? Whoa, is that good? Is that good? Do you like your puppy stew? Yeah? You know, what a good girl. Like, oh no, that's not food. Oh, there. That was my foot. You dropped some. Here. I'm very glad you're eating. Yeah, is that good? And so they shaved her little leg. Can we see? Kind of see where the fur shifts there. They shaved it for the IV, and that's typical. Just to let you guys know. Okay, good morning, you guys. So it is day 2. She is getting more used to walking around with the cone. Poor little thing. She still hates it though. Treacle, come here. Excuse me. Come here. Treacle. Look at her. So this morning I have to give her her pain medication according to the doctor, and I think that's it. Okay, so this is what we are giving her. It's to help with swelling and pain, and Gallagher is my last name in case you guys didn't know. So those are the dosage instructions. So I'm gonna give her some food now and mix it in with her food. So here is a syringe, and here is the medicine. All right, we're supposed to do 1.5. I'm supposed to stick the whole thing in. How am I supposed to stick the whole thing in? It's like that. Who the heck knows? Okay. I'm gonna get her food, and I have her little food bowl here. And I'm gonna mix it together. All right, there we go. So this is the food I made yesterday. So it's time to feed my little pet bear. Are you ready, my little chestnut? Treacle, are you hungry? Are you hungry, my little sweetheart? So the one thing I don't like about the cones is that they're too big, so that like they can't pick up anything. So I have to like, spoon feed her, which I mean like is cute, and I feel like a mother, so I don't really mind. But okay. Oh, can you get it? Oh, she can get it. Good girl. What a good girl. Good appetite is very important. That's very important. Yes, here we go. No, here we go. Oh, this camera needs to focus. It's such a cute shot. Here we go. Okay. Oh, we're gonna wait. We have to wait, sweetheart. Okay. Look at you. You are voracious. If you have ever used that word. Treacle Chestnut. So Chestnut is her middle name. If you guys don't know, I love calling her a Treacle Chestnut. I think it's so cute. Oh, it catches all the food that you're dropping, huh? It's okay. Oh, someone is hungry. And you like this because there's meat in it, don't you? Yeah. Good Lord. Also, these pajama pants, they are my favorite. I got these years ago, so I'm sorry I can't link them. They're from Peter Alexander though, in Australia. They have the cutest stuff, so definitely go check them out. Right now they have cloud bathrobes that I want to get, but I'm not allowed to. I've spent too much money, so. We're in saving mode right now. Okay, and here's some more. Look at you, so hungry. Oh my goodness, that's very good, Treacle. That's very good. Very good. Love your puppy stew. Okay, some more. What a good girl. You did very good. You did very good. Alright, so now let's check out her incision. Okay, you guys, so can you see the little incision? It's looking so much better already. Like, there's no redness at all. Come on, camera, focus. Focus, camera. There we go. Isn't that so good? Look at you. You did very good. You did very good. Yeah. Okay, so it is day 3. And this is how her little incision looks. So it's barely red at all. It is looking great. And how you doing? You're doing good. So she's walking perfectly fine, and she's been like running around, which she should not be doing, and bouncing, and is very happy. So we're going to give her a cookie. You want a cookie? Sit. Good girl. She has 2 little gray spots on either side of her bum. It's the cutest thing. Like, look at that. Oh, hello. Hello. So I tried to put the donut on her yesterday or last night because it arrived last night. She hates it, like thoroughly hates it. So the soft cone is definitely for her. So if it's in your budget, I recommend getting both and then seeing which one they like, because Paddington loves the donut. She hates it. He hates the cone. She likes the cone. So, well, she doesn't like it, but she tolerates the cone a lot better. So hello, sweetheart. How you feeling? Huh? How you feeling? Look at that little booty. That little puppy booty. You have a very nice little booty, Treacle. Yeah. Okay, you guys, so it is the 2-week mark officially. Treacle decides to like not want to be on camera right now. Excuse all the kibble on the floor. I started mixing her puppy stew with the kibble, like her regular kibble, to get her back used to eating the kibble again. And she put everything in her mouth, and then she spat out the kibble and kept the puppy stew in her mouth. So that is that mess. You messy little girl, Treacle. Look at you. Look at you, excuse me. So I'm gonna show you guys her tummy. I decided not to show you guys daily because I figured that would just be like kind of boring. But she is perfectly healed now, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like when it's perfectly healed. Here we go. So as you can see, the The incision was like right there where my nail is, so you can barely see it. You can see like the area where the hair was shaved, so you can see kind of line, but there we go. So that is what it looks like healed. And this is the face of a sassy puppy. That is my morning alarm. I'm gonna go turn it off. Look at you. Are you in HD? Are you in HD? All right, and I didn't show you guys before just because putting it on was an adventure and my battery actually died. But this is the inflatable collar that I was talking about. So there's like a little inflatable thing that you blow the air into. And it's like a little cushion, so it doesn't like cut off their peripheral vision, and it's just like a nice little like ring, so they still can't reach their tummy, but it's not, I feel, as like hindering as the cone is. Paddington loved this, and he used it as like a little neck rest and a pillow whenever he slept. I'll insert a photo here because it's the cutest thing. But Treacle hated it. She tried to run under the bed, but then this got stuck because it's big, and so she squealed / screamed, the mixture of the two. As well as like then she like hid under the couch for the rest of the night. So she hates this. So she prefers the cone. Treacle, where is my little chestnut? Treacle. Here she is. Look at the little girl, Treacle. So cool. All right, are you ready to take off your cone? Are we going to take off your cone? So what can happen if your dog has long hair? Treacle, can we stop moving around? Treacle. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready, Treacle? Okay, so we are going to remove her little cone now. Cue the graduation music. Treacle, don't run away from me. I'm actually going to give you something that you are going to be very, very happy about. Yes, I'm going to make you happy. Mommy's going to make you happy. Are you ready to be happy and free? Happy and free? No idea what's coming. Paddington's gonna be here in like 10 minutes, and I'll film their reaction. They haven't seen each other in 2 weeks. Treacle loves being an only child, by the way. Like, loves it. Stop running away from me, you little child. Come here. Alright, so I have no makeup on. That's why my face is out of frame. But, okay, little baby. Are we ready? Oh, okay. Let me loosen this. I am thoroughly impressed and surprised that she's letting me do this. She is not a huge fan of it. Okay, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoop! Oh, there we go. Okay, so not sure if you guys can see, but she is quite matted here. That is what it's hard to see in person, so there's no point in zooming in. But if your dog has long fur, what I would recommend is, if they're patient, take the cone off every couple days and give them a good brushing. Treacle is not the kind of dog Paddington was, so brushing them helps prevent them from matting like this. It'll just take me like a little time to brush it out, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, so oh, you like that, don't you? Oh, look at you. Look at you, Treacle Chestnut. Okay, are you ready to be free? Are you ready? Here we go. Yeah, you look like a regular dog now. Do you want a cookie? Cookie? Yeah? Do you want a cookie? Yeah. Oh, look at you. Yeah, is it time for a cookie? You're a big girl. Yeah, the cones come off. Are you happy? Are you backlit? Yes, you are backlit. Also, in case you guys wanted to know, I give them some dried sweet potato. They love it. Look at you. Oh, are you happy? Okay, you gotta sit. Treacle. Good girl. Also, those are my underwear next to her, because they take them out of the laundry and chew on them. How disgusting is that? Look at you all happy. You gonna sit? Good girl. You gonna run away? You gonna run away with your cookie, or are you gonna enjoy it? Look at the freedom. Yeah, you can touch things without your cone getting in the way. Isn't that nice? She's at the door. Hello. Oh God. Hello. Oh, come here. Where is she? That's not focusing. Oh, there we go. Hello. Hello. Hello.
He was so excited coming down the hall.
Really? Aw.
Yeah. And then when you turned the corner, he just started spinning, and he was beside himself with excitement.
That's so cute.
Hello. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so they seem fine.
They do.
which is good. Hello, Paddington.
Don't go under.
Of course, the first thing you do is like, oh, what happened? Let me sniff your skirt. Hello, baby. I missed you. I missed my little puppy man. Yes, yes. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so there we are. The camera decided not to focus on them, but you get the gist. They were so happy to see each other. Oh my gosh, they've been like playing around and bouncing. Treacle is slightly moody because she realizes that she has to share her treats now and is not that happy about it. But yeah, so there we go. So I hope you guys like this video. Should have filmed Paddington's neutering. But I don't think I'm getting a third dog until I move into a house, which who knows when that'll be. So stay tuned. I can refer back to this video in a couple of years when I have a farm of Pomeranians, because I want that to happen. Anyways, I hope you guys found this like helpful and informative. If you have any extra questions if you have any questions about the spaying and neutering process, I'm gonna keep an extra close eye on the comments this week. Someone is opening a door. Who is it? Did you just open the door? Just still. All right. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna keep an extra close eye on the comments, so if you have any questions, I'll respond to them right away. And phone notification. But yeah, if you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you get notified when I upload my next video. If you subscribe, sometimes YouTube doesn't show you people's videos when you do that, so ringing the bell just like ensures that you'll see it. I post videos of my dog like all the time, so if you want to see some more dog friendly videos, like there is a whole playlist which I'll have linked in the cards here if you want to check it out. My arm is getting tired. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Monday for an all new video. It is going to be Nutella crepe cake. Technically on Mondays are supposed to be breakfast or dinner, but we're breaking the rules. I mean, you can have a Nutella crepe cake for breakfast. That would be a very delicious breakfast and I support it. So anyways, so we're making our own rules for breakfast on Monday, so I hope you'll be there with me. And yeah, love you guys so much and I'll see you Monday.